Hi guys, it's Jen here and welcome to Jen's World About Art. So today I'm going to draw a little deer fawn for you. I've had a very busy art day. I've drawn and painted and practiced all my different ink techniques and watercolour techniques pretty much most of the day, and I thought as a reward to myself I'm going to draw a gorgeous little deer fawn. So this is my last painting of the day and it actually turned out really well, so I'm sharing it with you guys. So yeah, so I'm just drawing in the outline of this little bub. So it's just, yeah, baby deer. They're gorgeous little things. And now I'm just defining the detail. I'm using my Staedtler Mars Micro 0.5mm mechanical pencil. So now I'm painting in around the eye with a touch of cerulean blue, because the baby's got blue eyes. And now I'm popping some grey that I mixed with ultramarine and burnt umber, just a thin wash of that, just around the muzzle where she's got dark bits and around her eyes. And take that around the trim of her ears. And now I'm going in with a bit of transparent sienna for the base coat of her fur. So I'm just doing a very thin wash, a very wet wash. And taking that all around everywhere that she's got dark coloured fur. Being careful to leave the lighter areas light paper. And I'm using my silver black velvet brushes, which are just gorgeous. Love these brushes. So now I'm taking some transparent sienna, slightly thicker consistency while the paper's still damp, just around into the fur areas. Just darkening up the darker shadowy spots and the darker fur, because she's got lots of different coloured, well, it's all brown, but it's multicoloured around in different areas, different browns. So I'm just darkening up different areas while the paper's still damp. And now I'm going into her eye with a thicker mix of burnt umber ultramarine, just to darken up that pupil area and the trim, just around the edge. Sort of correcting the shape of her eye a teeny little bit. And I'm doing this in my Storm and Burn Alpha series book. Because I'd just been practicing all day. I just had this book on my desk, and so I just started painting in it and forgot that it wasn't a watercolour book. It's an ink and wash, so you can supposed to be able to use a little bit of water, but not as much as I'm using. But it holds up really well, surprisingly. So yeah, so I thought, I'll just keep going. So it's going really well, and it's just in my sketchbook. So yeah, so I just pop a bit of grey around her chin and her neck. And now I'm going in with a little bit of burnt sienna, just a little bit of a darker shade of brown, just around her neckline. Just sort of start to bring her all together. Whoops, there you go. So I've adjusted there a bit clumsily, but we got there. So now pop a bit of fur texture in. Take that around her chin, and I'll drag it out with a damp brush just so it's not quite such a harsh line. And do the same with her forehead. Just like that. Just sort of blend it all out a little bit. Now pop a little dot in her muzzle. And just darken up her pupil again. So just go another coat of ultramarine burnt umber. Just a very dark coat. Pop some eyelashes in. Take the trim around her ears. So just darkening up the darkest areas now. Now just darken up the muzzle. Again with a bit of burnt umber ultramarine. Just take that around all the darkest spots on her little face. And I'll just drag that up with a damp brush into the rest of her chin and her neck, so it's not such a contrast. And I'll use a bit more darker browns around her body, so it'll bring it all together in a little bit. So now I'm going into the background with a little touch of sap green, just to wash a sap green, just to create a bit of interest behind her. So just pure sap green, just a very, very thin diluted wash. And then while it's still damp, I'll go back in again with more sap green, and it just gives it two-tone effect just around her, because in the reference photo she's laying in a pile of grass. So just in the green just makes her look quite pretty, I think. So because you always imagine little deer fawns in long grass. So now I've got my Posca pen, and I'm really enjoying using this Posca pen. I'm finding it's better than my gouache. So it's a white acrylic ink. So yeah, it's really effective. And pop that in all our white areas. And now I'm going back in and popping just a little bit more transparent umber for fur texture, just to bring everything together. Oh, I've done some more lines just around the base of her chin, and I'll drag that around with a damp brush again just to soften it. And see, as you can see, I'm just moving it around a little bit with a damp brush. Pop her little eyelashes on the other side. And now I just take the transparent umber just around the little white spots on her neck. And that just makes them stand out a little bit more. Pop a few last minute details on. Just a final touch of transparent sienna there. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've really had a ball making it. Yeah, if you enjoyed it, I'd love it if you click like and subscribe. And yeah, I shall see you guys at the next video. Have an awesome day. I'll see you then. Okie doke. Bye.